Hey, MarkKing here, and here's a story from Breitbart. Right, it's survey high schoolers more likely to consider China a threat than college students. So it's okay. It's by Tom Kokota, but it's a bit confusing article. I would say is the numbers are all like compacted in language is a bit odd. So I'm gonna give. Usually Barbara has solid articles, but this one's a bit strange to me. Okay, a new poll conducted by Young Americans Foundation revealed that a majority of high school students believe that China poses a threat to the United States. Just 20% of high schoolers view China as America's ally. College students, on the other hand, are much friendlier to China, with only 40%, 39% consider China a threat. So 20% view as a ally. So that means it doesn't really mean 80%. It could be a few of them don't really know. So this is why it's a bit confusing here. The language is strange here from Bright. But again, usually Bright is solid, but yeah, I just wanted to point it out anyway. The YAF, the Young American Foundation, conducted a poll with 800 high school students, 800 post-secondary students from around the country. These students were asked about a variety of topics. Only 20% of high schools responded said they view the Communist Party as ally, while 33% of university and college students said they viewed China as an ally. So 33%. So that means, see again, it means about 77% either don't know, have no opinion, or they view them as enemies. So it's a bit funny article by Barbara, I will say, but it's interesting to note. 48% of high school students blame China good for the ongoing pandemic, agreeing that they prompt to argue that Chinese leaders cover up the severity of the domestic viral outbreak. A similar percentage of university and college students said, conversely, that they blame poor leadership in the United States government. So this is interesting. So similar percent will be about 48%, say 50% of college students. So we gotta think why that is, right? So it could be the next generation is truly conservative, as the stats point out, and it could also be that the college students, when they hit college, they get indoctrinated into, as I say, the university overrun with propagandists, so specifically communist propagandists. You know, again, they populated the government from the 70s on, right, with Russia, and could be a lot of Chinese communists in the education department right now. Right, that could be it. Again, a lot of kids, 18, 20, don't know anything about politics. Say, I didn't know anything about politics, to be honest with you. All you know is what other people tell you to believe. You know, people don't start developing, at least what I've noticed, this is just me in terms of observation and my own experience and friends I've had throughout college. They know nothing about politics until they hit the late 20s, okay? Maybe slightly after that, but that's the truth, right? So it could be the college students, the high school students. They haven't been fully indoctrinated because most of them are on like, again, social media, specifically YouTube. Um, while the college students tend to be more Twitterite, Twitters, because they want news. But if they get news from Twitter, it could be they lean more left. That's really it. And plus, their college professors have been nuts. They're all flipping. Again, I don't talk about some of my parents, but my dad is a leftist nut himself. You know, I have my political views. I don't feel like bothering at that point. He's much more educated than I'll ever be. He's obviously, my dad is smarter than me. I hate to admit it, but he is. But his logic modes aren't as advanced as my, at least in my opinion, when I compare stuff, his belief system, my belief system. Again, it could be my biased view, but you know, I like to think I'm a critical thinker. Anyway, um, so yeah, I'm gonna cut this short again. I'm trying to do things a little short because there's nothing more to say at all. You know, I said like the article is a bit funny written, but it's a bit skewed by not mentioning all the proper statistics. But it's good to know the differences between high school and college students. A very small sample, 800 each, so it's about 1,600 sample size. Um, yeah, that's it. You know, at least that's the way I see things, and it matched up with previous stats again about the future generation being more conservative than ever. And unfortunately, these high school kids, some of them will go to college. Again, I will keep saying this: women are more likely to be indoctrinated because of you can't change genetics, nature, evolution, God, whatever you believe in. They all kind of point towards the same thing. Women are more easily corrupted, right? Especially without male leadership. It's the truth, It's I can never repeat this in public because I'll be lynched and castrated, right? These people are awful. And again, we live in a world where truth is no longer, how do I say this? No longer applauded. It's lies that's applauded, okay? Lies and emotions, okay? And it's really sad. Let's hope we get back to the era of truth, okay? Truth should always be at the forefront of everything, okay? All right. I'll leave it there on that slightly somber note. All right, take care. Bye. Hope you enjoyed something a little different. I'm trying to do things people don't cover. It's like, I enjoy statistic stuff. Anyway, bye. Share, save, subscribe, thumbs up.